And we're back. Hello. Thank you for watching. Let's get into it. Reacting to funny news clips.
Some of the stuff he collects for our show.
Robstown police arrested this man, 26-year-old Eduardo Ramos of Victoria, on September 12th after they found him naked inside his pickup truck. Now they are accusing him of sexually assaulting this dog.
What the fuck?
Rolled up in the back like he was scared.
Yeah.
I stopped to talk to the driver and found that he was completely nude, covering his genitals with his clothing, sweaty and nervous.
Sweating and nervous. You too would be nervous if you knew the thing had claws.
Oh,
What a
man.
weird description.
Yeah.
Can I hear that again?
Covering his genitals.
Just the description that guy gave of the... Just the story narrated by that individual.
This dog.
There was a dog rolled up in the back like he was scared.
I stopped to talk to the driver and found that he was completely nude, covering his genitals with his clothing, sweaty and nervous.
Covering his genitals. It's a strange way of talking.
Yeah. Let's see if there's more.
Really nude.
When they opened his truck, the female dog ran off into this field. When officers found her, they say she seemed frightened.
She was in a
Took
shower. The dog
after a
was...
while, and
The dog was taking a shower. A rape kit.
Found her, they say she seemed frightened.
we inspected the dog after a while, and the condition of the dog led us to believe that he committed some type of sexual act with the dog.
Ramos later told detectives he picked up the stray dog near a gas station. He denied having sex with the dog, but it was obvious to them the dog had been sexually assaulted.
I couldn't believe it. I searched for some other explanation, but everything led to that.
Ramos was charged with public lewdness and disorderly conduct,
Jesus.
both misdemeanors, but police say he could face felony charges of animal cruelty. The district attorney is waiting for DNA results to determine if Ramos had sexual contact with the dog.
Ramos. There you go.
They found a human load in the dog's van.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
I searched for another explanation.
That's pretty much it. You find that load in there and
Yeah,
do a little
you go,
DNA
well.
testing and go, yeah.
Yeah, why couldn't he was just jerking off and the dog just happened to be in the car?
Dog fucker.
Oh, you're onto something. Again.
That's what happened.
For real, here is your feel-good story for today, Monday.
This is a story about ageless love. In Argentina, this 82-year-old woman just got married to this 24-year-old man. Love blossomed between these two when the groom went to live with the bride, a family friend, after his mother died. After being engaged for several years, a civil service sealed the relationship. This newlywed says his wife is a very special person with amazing energy. When asked if the marriage would be purely spiritual, the bride says there will be more. The response greeted with laughter. The couple is off to a honeymoon in Rio de Janeiro, proving with a kiss that old saying, love knows no boundaries.
Everyone laughed when they said
Okay,
they're
terrific.
gonna be fucking, because that's pretty much it. Is it spiritual or anything else? Oh, we'll be fucking. Sure you will.
Of course you will.
In Rio de Janeiro.
She's 82, he's 24.
That'll work out well. That's good. Fucking. I hope they don't bring the KY in their carry-on, because there are limitations to fluids you can bring on the aircraft these days.
He's got to burst the scabs on her pussy to get any lubrication.
Yeah.
Eating her out. He looks like Colonel Sanders.
Oh, God. All flakes on his... Dander flakes on his beard after eating her out.
We wanted to do this story on the other side. Another person got kicked off a plane for wearing something inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the first two were like, hot girls with hot outfits.
But the one that I saw in Southwest, it was not a big
No, it wasn't
deal.
ridiculous. She was wearing a skirt, but it wasn't ridiculously short,
No.
and she was covered up top.
And up top, it was a sexy top, but she had a bra and everything.
Who's taking some
I don't know. If it was the case on every airline, it
has to be
Marissa
an ugly...
there would be on a no-fly list with terrorists. She wouldn't be allowed to fly. She's always showing cleavage.
That was a compliment.
Yeah, it was a compliment, by the way.
Because she's not really
It
sure.
must be ugly flight attendants who are like, you whore. Get off this plane, you whore.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I think it was, in one case, I think it was a guy flight attendant because, here's what I think. Guy came in, this guy's like, the flight attendant's like, I'm going to give him all the attention this whole fucking flight, blah, blah, blah. And then this big monster comes in and sits down, and the guy takes interest in her.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, she's got to go.
Get out of here.
Blocking. She was cock blocking him.
Ugly bitch.
Yeah. Slut.
Flat.
Well, we have another one of those. Let's take a listen to this.
Southwest Airlines says it will apologize to a passenger told to change his sexually suggestive shirt or get off the plane. Joe Winnicky says he was sitting in the last row of a Columbus to Tampa flight when an employee gave him the ultimatum. Winnicky says that
Columbus to
What a hell flight anyway.
Both cities we could lose. if Iran hit Columbus and Tampa, we would even go, dude, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Just say it was an accident.
Yeah.
I thought it was a nonstop flight from New York to London or something. You know?
Two worst cities ever.
Columbus to
Jesus, from
and
shit
then
to fuck.
Let him fly naked. Who gives a
Don't worry
shit?
about his shirt.
From the country's asshole to its pussy. This is the worst two cities.
Yeah, but pussy's nice.
I know, but not the country's pussy. It's 200 years old.
So it's an old pussy.
Yeah, it's a smelly old pussy.
was sitting in the last row of a Columbus to Tampa flight when an employee gave him the ultimatum. Winnicky says the airline violated his free speech rights. Back in July, Southwest created a public uproar by telling a woman on a flight that her outfit was too revealing for her to fly.
Now, the guy had a T-shirt that had some kind of masturbation joke on it, like
It was a fishing. It looked like a fishing bait supply store thing, and it was like
masturbator.
Masturbator.
That's all.
You know that old.
I wonder where it was, because I have a T-shirt from a place in Connecticut called Masturbate and Tackle.
Yeah,
I wear it all the time.
That's pretty much the shirt.
They would kick you off the plane.
They only showed master on TV, and
they wouldn't even show the other half of the shirt.
The same place.
So we're like, well, master.
It's a very old place. It's not like, they're not trying to be jackoffs. They just
it's a real place.
Yeah, Masturbate and Tackle. It's kind of a popular shirt because it's funny.
But
And then on the back it says, I get my crabs at Masturbate and Tackle.
But even old people had.
Could they make any more fucking genital jokes?
Yeah, I jack off my cock at the fish store.
It's not even trying to be subtle or clever anymore.
Exactly.
Fuck a cunt here.
Fuck a cunt fish store.
Hey, Louis,
It's on pendulum.
would you ever use a cattle prod on your kid?
No.
I don't know if we play this. I'm going to get this out of the way.
Cattle prods are usually used on cows.
Wow.
But according to authorities
Really?
in Kansas,
News? You dumb
They did not just say cattle prods.
Cattle prods
Are usually.
Blow-dried cunt.
Wait till you hear this, kids, but they're usually
used on That made more
cattle
sense.
prods are usually used on cows. But according to authorities in Kansas, a mother is accused of using the electric shocking device to discipline her 15-year-old daughter.
The girl told us that the cattle prod was used on her twice on the arm, twice on the thigh, and twice in her chest area. It's my understanding that she may have came home late, or mom thought she was later, and used that as a form of discipline.
Saline County authorities found the girl while searching for 2 other runaways, though she had not been reported missing. She told deputies that she ran away because of the abuse.
If you want to get a child's attention, there's other ways to do it than that.
Officials say that the abuse started in February and ended last week. The teen's mother, 52-year-old Connie Thompson Dupes, was arrested. Dupes is out on bail, and the teen is now in foster care.
Oh, Christ. Does it feel good Mondays already? I don't know. It was... I like that the abuse started in February. It's like Woody Allen's thing. My parents only beat me once. They began beating me in 1943 and finished in 1952 or whatever. Jesus Christ. Fucking dirty Kansas whore.
A cattle prod. Maybe the daughter was a little out of hand.
She was really fat.
Yeah, she was fat. Maybe she thought it was a cow.
Yeah, maybe there was some confusion
Maybe
there.
She thought the cow came home late.
His name was Elsie. Her fucking fat retard tits really making milk.
We should have stopped wearing that blue ribbon, you fat cunt.
She didn't know.
Why are you fucking throwing grass up into your mouth and chewing it?
Exactly.
Disgusting pig.
Cud-chewing bitch.
Exactly. You're eating the shag rug, stupid. She had 4 little hooves. Fucking. They were just brown fucking shoes, but they looked like hooves. And fat Elsie, the ribbon-wearing, leaky-titted twat.
Leaky-titted twat.
So the mother didn't know she was like, go out in the yard. Parents thought it was a miracle because it was a talking cow.
Well, it's finally time for the feel-good story of the day. It's Feel-Good Story Monday before we do Line of the Day. And we got it. It's an easy one today. It's this fine little story. Your feel-good story.
Tonight's top story, the truth about what really happened the night a tiny baby was bitten by a puppy. It's a story you'll only see right here on Eyewitness.
What really happened the night
Oh, God.
That's so weird because he just explained what really happened when a tiny baby was bitten by a puppy.
By a puppy.
Actually, the puppy fucked the baby in the mouth and shit in its eye.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, the whole story's pretty much done.
Yeah.
And then it's a story you'll only hear here on CB.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, so?
Because you
am I
dug
tuning
deeper
in
than
for?
the other news channels. That's the
Yeah.
only reason we're hearing it there.
We actually visited the house inappropriately. And long after everyone had left them alone, we squeezed one more detail out of their retarded brother. He told us that the puppy is gay.
Well, I want to know now what happened.
Here's your feel-good story of the day.
A puppy. It's a story you'll only see right here on Eyewitness News everywhere. A 5-month-old boy's genitals were mutilated, and there is outrage about what happened. First of all, let's ask about the baby, Joyce. How's
a
he doing?
feel-good story?
Yeah, it's a feel-good story.
There's outrage about what happened.
Why is there outrage?
As genitals.
Let's ask about the baby, Joyce. How's he doing tonight?
Cameron, tonight the
Dude,
baby's
his
doing a
genitals
little
are
bit
chewed.
better.
Well, his
At the
genitals
Fraser
are gone.
apartment complex where the attack happened, people are still talking about it 9 days later.
Nah, man.
It's crazy.
I'm pretty
I can't
far
believe
from
a puppy
fucking
could chew
okay.
chew the private part, everything off a baby. I don't think that's possible.
Oh, no.
I don't believe that a puppy could chew the private parts off of a baby.
Off a baby.
But I'm glad he did, because otherwise I didn't have much to do today. And now I'm on the news. You know, she was at home. Oh, honey, come in here. I'm on the news talking about the dog eating that baby's balls.
Attack happened, people are
Let's
still
hear that
talking
again.
about it 9 days later.
Of course they are.
It's crazy. I can't believe a puppy could chew
A puppy.
chew the private part, everything off a baby. I don't think that's possible.
I think it's possible. I don't think that's possible.
What do you think dicks are made out of? Tinfoil and metal? You fucking idiot. They're made of flesh. Puppies have teeth.
Probably comes off easier from a baby than like an old dude.
And I'm sure a puppy would that's kind of like a play toy thing for a puppy.
Yeah, the baby doesn't have much defense.
No, it goes and it hits its own head.
Just sit there and
While the cock is being mangled. Fucking stupid baby.
And now they got to grow up together, the baby and the puppy. Fucking
The puppy, accused of mutilating the infant's genitals,
Accused.
is at
What?
the
I
Memphis
didn't do
Animal
nothing.
Shelter.
Stands it.
And neighbors
Fuck you, I
aren't the
didn't
only
do it.
ones who say there's no way a dog could do such a thing to a child.
What?
This email, circulating around Memphis newsrooms right now, claims the puppy
Parents?
didn't do it.
The writer of this email says that the baby's genitals are completely gone. Scooped out, says this person, with a straight-edge knife or razor by someone who cops say may have done it as possible gang retaliation against the baby's mother or someone related to her.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Come on now.
She's stepping on my fucking... She was stepping in our neighborhood.
Yeah, you're on my turf.
You wore a blue fucking kerchief on my street. I'm gonna scoop out your baby's balls and blame it on your puppy.
We're gonna have a 5-iron and take a divot out of your kid.
What do you fucking do to a gang where the punishment is to take your baby's dick
Oh, well, you disrespected them.
Yeah,
you made your fingers do a funny sign near their house.
Right.
And all you want to do
That.
is nose. You didn't know.
If you bump into one of them and maybe look like perhaps the guy shouldn't have walked into you, that deserves your kid getting his dick cut off.
Fucking worthless assholes.
Oh,
You
jackasses.
should firebomb the entire apartment
It's really
complex if that's the
fucking
truth.
awful.
Yeah.
Related to her. But tonight, Memphis police tell me everything in that email is fiction, completely untrue.
It's been ruled an animal injury. The injury was caused by an animal.
It's amazing how we all jump on that immediately.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
know.
nonsense.
Yeah, it's all fiction. No, it's not.
But that's what everybody in the Memphis living rooms did when it came on the news. You see what those fucking people do? I told you about those people. You called me rape. Oh, okay, it wasn't true.
Not true. Well,
okay,
never
we got it.
Stupid,
Well,
stupid
still,
dogs.
Still, though.
Tonight,
it does
the
happen.
fate
If they had.
remains unclear. As for the baby boy, hospital sources say he faces a very long and difficult road to recovery.
Where was the mom at all this time? Because I know it just didn't happen in no split second. It had to go on for a while, and I know that baby was
God,
crying.
she's imagining
Where was she at?
It's a baby dick. I could bite it off in one shot. How long do you think it takes? This is not the finger off a fucking statue in Columbus Circle.
Where was the mom at? Well, the answer to that will have to come from the MPD's Child Advocacy Group and the Department of Children's Services. Both agencies still investigating this case, working very closely with the family to get some answers.
That's what on peanut butter.
Mother was tiptoeing the Jeff quietly back into the fridge.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Well, I don't want to know where the mom was when all this happened.
Here's more from the crazy Polish guy.
Despite two clear warnings that he does not speak English, the RCMP speak to Zakansky in English for about 29 seconds before they taser him. At one point just before this, Zakansky can be seen putting his hands up and walking away, seemingly in frustration. You can hear someone yell, "Hit him again, hit him again."
Harder, harder.
Hit the Pollock, hit the Pollock.
Harder, harder.
Hit the Pollock, hit the Pollock.
I thought that was going to be funny. It really was just a man dying.
Yeah. There's really no humor there.
Well, he didn't die like Jerry Lewis or something.
Oh, I don't. Just being the foul,
And he clearly said twice that he doesn't speak English. How exactly would he do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Just heard a guy die.
Dude, I don't speak English.
Yeah, stop. Here's the last.
Don't tase me, bro.
Don't tase me, bro.
I love that.
Two
Don't
more
tase me,
join in.
bro.
One officer appearing to place his knee on the victim's neck, but appears to remain there even after Zakansky stops breathing.
Oh, boy.
About here, Zakansky seems to stop breathing, and the officer with his back to the camera still has his right knee on the victim's neck.
I heard him say code red.
On the right of your screen, someone in a suit appears to check for a pulse. An autopsy would later
Mortician.
reveal Zakansky had no drugs or alcohol in his body at the time of death.
Damn.
But he had a lot of volts of electricity.
It was blowing.
Might have something to do with it.
It seemed like the knee to the neck might have caused some complications there.
Yeah.
That's the thing that has kept me from doing anything where I would be arrested in that fashion.
Yeah.
Like if I ever get arrested, I will be very cooperative gentleman. I'll put my hands behind my back, whatever it takes. But the resisting thing, that knee to the neck.
There's a whole bunch of standard procedures that can kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
And they're fine with it. Like,
totally.
you will just be dead, and they'll go on working.
Yep.
Oh, the cops love killing people.
Yeah, well, you know, it's we have a case here in New York.
Sweeping statement, I know.
Case here in New York where a guy was shot 20 times. He came out of his house. A 911 call came in. Mother said that her son is acting all weird and violent. Could you send the police? And in the background, the son, all you hear him saying is, "I got a gun. I got a gun. Come on, bring it." So that's what the 911 operator then conveyed to the police.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that when you call 911, it doesn't go to the cop car as he's answering. The cop just hears, we have a call, violent man with a weapon.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous version of telephone.
Right. So they go there. Now a second 911 call comes in. And apparently this one, which just turned up today, the mother again calls and somehow says, kind of vaguely, that her son doesn't have a gun. But the son keeps saying he's got a gun.
How do you vaguely say you don't have a gun?
Because she was kind of like...
my son doesn't have a gun.
Yeah, he doesn't have a gun. Well, the 911 operator asked, is he armed? Does he have a gun? And she went, he said something. It wasn't like, no, he does not have a gun. Don't shoot him.
It was a bit vague.
Yeah, it was a little vague. And that message doesn't get to the cops. They're already, they're flying. They could be there already.
Yeah, it's yes or no.
Right. Yeah. So he comes out of the window finally, and the cops tell him to stop. He grabs into his pants and under his shirt and pulls something out. They open fire on him. It turns out to be a brush.
Yeah.
It's a brush.
You want to look
I agree with the cops on that. I reckon kill them.
Yeah. The cops were well within their right. They felt the cop doesn't have to be a gun. They just have to feel that their life is being threatened to use deadly force.
And if he was pulling a brush out, he was just being cheeky, wasn't he? At that moment, he didn't want to...
Cheeky. That's one word
he was
for
just
it.
being a bit cheeky there.
Yes, he was. I think you're right.
And implying that he had a gun, so kill the bastard.
But I heard Earl on Ron and Fez yesterday commenting on this, and of course Earl was all against the police on this one, saying they shot at him even after he dropped the brush. And all I could think of, I wanted to call him, but all I could think of is the cops going, he dropped a brush, which means he's still got a gun. And just opened up on him.
He reached into his pants and pulled out a black hand. So it needed to be shot.
Pretty much. Some people are saying that.
They look like guns. Their hands look like guns.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Hey, Dr. Phil, we're going to try to get this on before we get out of here. Dr. Phil talks about racist Xbox and cyberbullying.
Racist Xbox?
Yes. Well, this was something we were talking about yesterday.
I bought an Xbox, and I don't see any racism going on the...
I would have to deny that, too.
Oh, Jesus.
They're all playing Call of Duty 4. And, you get the trash talk, but it gets a little ugly in those rooms. And now Dr. Phil kind of wants to maybe put a stop to this.
Well, how is he going to put a stop
to it? So this isn't something that's in the Xbox. It's stuff that kids are saying to each other while they're playing.
Kids, adults.
Well, say me and Anthony were in a room.
Right.
If me and Anthony were in a room, and then the other team comes in after.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then the guy from the other team, the first thing out of his mouth is, "Yo, we're gonna kick your asses." Then sometimes some people say some stuff after that.
Yeah, it gets it can get racist and homophobic.
Yeah,
also, even though we're not.
But that's like saying a guy goes up to a guy on the street.
Yeah.
And calls him a Jew or whatever.
Yeah.
And then so they go, we got to take that street down. Right?
Right.
Isn't that basically what it is? It's just
pretty much that's what he's
another
saying.
meeting place for people to act awful towards each other.
Yeah, while they're playing a game.
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do
Together.
with Xbox.
That's
No.
a damn good
People
point,
are
man.
No, it's just another communication vehicle.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
It's just that white people will call black people those words if they can do it from a safe distance.
Yeah, of course. I'll tell you what happens.
Living room.
I'll tell you what happens. We play Call of Duty 4, which is one of the best games ever. And Bobby Kelly here General Bobby Kelly came up with the clan name. They call them clans, by the way.
That doesn't help.
No offense. But it's like a team. And ours is GAAY. So it's, Team Gay with two gays. And so in front of your name, in little brackets, it says GAAY, and that way you know that we're all on one team. Right. So the second we get in a room with another team, they just instantly start, and it's just nothing but homophobic.
Yeah, it's so stupid because you're the guys, you guys are owning it. Like you're going and calling yourselves
We're calling
gay,
ourselves the gay.
And they're acting like you didn't notice that it's spelled
gay.
It doesn't help that we're like, hey, guys.
Yeah, we greet them when they come into the rooms that way.
Must make them so mad.
And they get very angry, and people don't want to play us. And if there are a team, because there are teams then of specifically Jewish guys, there's the Jews. Their name of the team is Jews.
Right.
And they'll play, and there's certain black teams that'll play.
Right.
And
so it turns into all of that.
It just turns into gay bashing and racial bashing back and forth.
And so Dr. Phil wants to punish the
I don't know.
game,
Well, let's
the
find.
And he's right. Dr. Phil is right.
Let's find out.
And the greatest part about it is the fact that you're saying these things, which is fine, but you're playing a game that is probably the most violent game I've ever played in my life. It's fantastically violent. I love it. And it shouldn't be any other way, but you are blowing people up.
Yeah, but don't call him a faggot.
Yeah, don't say that. Perish the thought.
Really?
Yeah, they probably would have a problem with that.
I shouldn't be on this show.
The thing that stinks about the game is so politically correct that we're actually still fighting Russians.
Right?
The
only acceptable enemy.
It just went to Russians, too. We actually were still fighting Germans up until last year.
Oh, my God.
Now, we're actually fighting Russians.
Germans are always the bad guys.
With laser scopes, which we didn't even fight them with
Even
laser
though
scopes.
we fought Korea between those two, you can't do Koreans.
And you can't do the people.
But wait a minute. What about
because Germans and Russians are the only white enemies we've had in the last 100 years.
No, there
are Arabs in there.
I played a few games.
Look at it.
Arabs are the hardest board. Arabs and Asians are the hardest boards on video games now.
Yeah,
Russians are very easy to beat now.
That's because they have Chinese stars.
Yeah.
And nunchucks.
When are people going to learn though that it's not about Xbox? It's not. Nothing's going to. You can't change racism through. Nothing's going to change until
two tin cans and a string.
It's
strung between a black guy and a white guy.
None's going to help.
You're just going to get crap.
Black people got to stop stealing, and gay people have to stop hurting God, and Jews have to stop manipulating the media. And then you got to get to the root of the problem.
As soon as anybody but black people admit that there's racism,
no, it's gonna stop when we're all the same color.
It's like we think racism is the boogeyman or the Loch Ness monster. Nobody white ever says it unless it's a joking manner.
Exactly.
Oh,
No, I remember when Venus and Serena Williams complained that they get racist attitudes thrown at them on tour.
Right.
Like people yell stuff at them during matches and stuff. And so they asked Martina Hingis, the Swiss player. So that's as white as it gets, the Swiss.
Of course.
And she said, I'm on the same tour and I don't see the racism. Yeah, they don't really. They reserve it for the Williams sisters.
She's too busy doing drugs.
Those Williams sisters, just because they call you Niglet doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. All right, let's see what Dr. Phil has to say on this subject. So he did a whole show on this yesterday with the Xbox.
I love playing video games as much as I like eating food. I've been a loyal customer of Xbox Live and Xbox 360. Now it's gotten worse with the racial slurs, the name calling, and the bullying online. I've been calling you monkey, or your hands greasy from eating all that chicken. I'm gonna put a lynch on your door, or is that your kids in the background? I had to stop my children from playing the online games. My 10-year-old daughter, my 13-year-old son, and even my 5-year-old son. And he asks me, Daddy, why I can't play online with you? I want to play that. I go, no, but he goes, why? They're going to call me names, and I think that's sad for a 5-year-old even know that.
Oh, boy, here we
go. Why you have your kids playing video games, you crappy parent?
Have they played?
Anthony looking at each other like, whoops.
Have they played against Team Gay?
Sorry.
I didn't mean it.
I think they're talking about you guys.
Yeah, Jesus. You're like, oh, that was mine.
Oh, boy.
But that greasy chicken there, I didn't know he was black. I thought he was just cooking chicken.
I just thought he played poorly.
Yeah, the controller's slipping out of your hand, obviously.
No.
Oh, my God.
It was Erd Lee. I was calling him cheap. Wow. Well, you know what? The internet, that type of thing is just basically a CB radio.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you talking to a bunch of guys. You don't know where they are, and
you can't see them either, so you don't know what color they are or religion or anything like that.
You can't tell by their voice.
Sometimes you can.
When their clan name is
The last
DMX.
bastion of racism. Boy, y'all are trying to find any way to do it.
I know.
You can't do it out in the open no more.
It's the two. Every time there's a new technology, porn and racism is the biggest thing that come out of it.
Thank God.
White people just trying to find different ways to be racist. It's just bothering.
And you take this away from
Think
us,
of all the
we'll figure out
technology
another
we
one.
have to invent to be more racist.
We're not that good at anything else. We're amazing at that.
What do you mean we're?
I don't understand why you keep grouping yourself in, Spick. You're a red-headed plumber. You're a farmer.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
Don't
That's
pick
how
my
great.
spinach. Stop with the weed. You're an albino Mexican.
But that's how powerful. That's how powerful whiteness is, that it transcends Mexicanness.
It does purify everything.
It does. You can be born in Africa of African black parents and be named Mumbamba. If you're white, come on, but join the health club. Join the club.
Man.
Get to the front of the bus, my friend. I don't care where you're from.
Black president, no way in hell.
You know how many
It won't
arguments I've had
happen.
with my girlfriend over racist remarks I make? She can't
Really?
believe I make them. She's like, would you say that in front of Patrice?
Well, yeah,
Yes.
in front of me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not most.
By the way,
Gavin?
no.
No.
By the
She
way,
must hate me then.
by the way, what
She must
Patrice
hate me.
what Patrice called Louis got dumped. You just can't.
What?
do that.
Did it really?
Yeah, it got dumped.
But I was calling Louis that, and he said okay.
It's just ridiculous.
That's a bad one.
On
That's a
behalf
bad
of all
one.
Mexicans,
listen.
I accept the phrase and
Yeah, whatever. Let's play
no
more
problem.
Dr. Phil audio here.
Only if you put N-span.
I do
behind
though
it.
feel for anybody.
Oh
on
my
that-
God! You should be hit with a brick, but that was funny.
At least now
That was
everyone
too
knows what the hell we
clever
were
to
talking
even
about.
N-span.
All right, listen, here we go. Gamer's wife
Oh,
tells
my
Dr.
God.
Phil why she is concerned about this racist stuff going on online.
So you're worried that he's going to maybe draw these people into the real world?
I just, Dr. Phil, I just feel like in the internet, in this situation, anything is possible. I don't know who these people are. They're claiming to be the KKK, and I have a real big problem with that. They're calling my children monkeys, that they're going to hang them, they're going to kill them, they're going to kill me. It's crazy, and it's out of control, and nobody is trying to do anything about this.
But it's
my
not like-
husband has contacted Microsoft for many years, and I don't understand why the FBI is not all over this.
FBI. Maybe they should look for, people that want to fly planes into buildings. Leave the FBI alone. They shouldn't be after Xbox. You're talking about the same thing that you get on the computer. Internet cowards, they're called. They just get on there, bash people. They're nameless and faceless and have no courage to confront anybody. And that's all you're getting. I understand how offensive it is to this woman and her kids and her husband and everything. That's completely understandable. But as far as it actually being a threat, it's not.
I think it is. But they shouldn't have their kids playing the game. I mean, they're exposing their kids to a lot of bad things.
So you think the game shouldn't be?
No, it's got nothing to do with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Make no mistake. It's awful and disgusting that people go on Xbox and call
Play other races. And should stick with our own. Really try to.
and call and that they call and they go there. They're awful people. But this woman shouldn't have her kid playing it. And it's got nothing to do with Xbox. Again, Xbox is just the street that they met on. It's not. It's absurd. It's misused energy to fight in that direction. Like, we got to go after Xbox. It's got nothing to do with Xbox.
There's so many options on Xbox. You can complain about somebody. You can actually send something directly to Microsoft about a particular person.
You can block there so you
them.
can't hear him anymore.
You can mute anybody you want, and you can run your own room and kick anybody you want out of the room. So. And there's certain times kids shouldn't play. When we're on,
no kids should play.
They shouldn't be around.
They shouldn't be
If you
on.
have children and you're letting them play. If you have children and you're letting your kids play Xbox, you should have your children take it away.
Xbox Online.
Your kids should be taken away from it.
Racism on Wii bowling. Anything like that on the Wiimote? No. When you use the Wiimote to play Wii bowling with those wobble-headed bobble doll characters, or Wii baseball?
No. Can you make your own bowling ball to look like somebody's face?
All right, listen. Dr. Phil makes the brilliant observation that technology is good and it's bad.
Wow, Dr. Phil.
Technology, there's good and bad. I mean, you enjoy playing this game, right? You couldn't do that before the technology existed, but it comes with a downside.
I'm spending thousands of dollars to Microsoft. So I think, and it's coming inside of my house.
Yeah, and so you think they owe you
They owe me big
some
time.
protection?
What? All right, you're crazy.
Thousands of dollars.
You're crazy.
I don't play online. I
You don't?
love artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
I love playing the game. I don't like getting online.
Online is great.
MySpace people
Real
always say,
people.
"What's your gamer tag?" I don't want to play with you.
No, it's great playing real people.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Because you know you're frustrated. When you shoot someone in the face, you know they're sitting in their house just going, you know, they're so frustrated.
You're playing
because that's usually me.
You're playing against somebody else's like psychology. Like if the computer runs around the thing like 8 times, I may run around, stop, and come back and shoot you in the face.
Call of Duty 4, just playing it on hard is not hard enough.
You're just pissing away
like
your brain on that stuff.
Yeah,
it's just the worst thing for a human being.
Actually,
I love it.
I think, look, for you, how old are you now?
In my 40s.
You're just coasting to your death. Nobody, it's
yeah,
fine.
it's true.
There's
Might
nothing
as well
being
just
wasted.
have fun.
You've got your career. You make money. You go ahead.
You've learned everything you want to learn.
Yeah,
so
but
why not waste your time?
for Bob Kelly, you could look 2 bad months and you're homeless. So you're putting your life in danger.
Wow, he just went right out of pockets.
He actually gave you an extra month.
Somebody with Spanish doubloons in their pocket just told you you're broke.
Yeah.
All right, listen. We got 2 more clips we want to squeeze in here. Gamer afraid that the people threatening him will find out who he is by Googling him, but he's not worried that he's on national TV talking about this. So let's listen to this clip.
And your fear is they've said, I'm going to Google you. I'm going to you got a tag that you use when you're playing.
Yeah.
That somehow they can trace that back through, get to your account, find out where you live, and get to you. And that's a possible that's a possible thing. I mean, that's a real
it is, Dr. Phil.
My fear is my kids, targeting my kids, and who knows? I don't know. I mean, if people write, I think my rights are violated, especially if you're writing KKK and you're actually taking the time to do all this stuff and
3 letters.
Stuff and it's just horrible.
It doesn't take much time. It's one key.
I should be able to.
Ding, ding, ding. There it is.
Don't forget caps lock.
I should be able to swim in the Pacific Ocean without sharks attacking me. I need someone to protect me against these sharks when I get in that water. Why? How about not getting in the water, my friend?
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I should have it's my God-given right.
No,
it isn't.
To get on the internet and play. Shut up.
Game's rated M also, so the kids shouldn't be playing it. Oh, no. Well, it said rated M.
Let me say this to black people, please. Intellectual black people, stop messing around with dumb white people. That's what I'm really getting tired of.
Yeah.
It's always a retarded white guy, and then black people getting ready to go, well, and then he gets on it. And it's a travesty.
Yeah.
It's like it's these Yahoo white boys that's calling you a monkey, and you're bothered by that?
Yeah. Let's go to Kevin in Connecticut. Kevin.
Sounds like you guys need the Malcolm Xbox.
That was good.
Let's go to Travis from the Bronx. Travis.
Yeah, I play plenty of Call of Duty all the time. I'm black, and all this racism is just nothing. This guy who's complaining about he's a damn wimp. He's a grown man.
Yep.
Come on now. I mean, if people are going to talk trash to you, it's all in good fun. They don't really mean to hurt your feelings. If they do, then
You know what yo, dude, you know what they're doing all here? Making a monkey face, all of them.
Oh, shut up.
They're all putting their tongue up into their top lip, and they're going,
Jimmy's up on the counter.
Except
Jimmy's swinging from a chandelier and throwing bananas at people.
We were actually trying to make the face.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it, didn't say it. Glad I didn't.
I use the American History Xbox. That's the one I like to use.
Let's go to Mike
Excuse me.
in Dallas. Or is this Max? Mike?
Yes, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
I'm a truck driver, and they do the same thing on the CB. They do all the talking noise. We call them CB Rambos. You know, you can't see who they are, but that's all they do is talk.
Yeah, they did that. I did that coming back from Monterey. My friend had a CB. He goes, watch this. And he goes, is there anywhere a black guy can get breakfast around here? And just, I mean, nonstop for an hour and a half. The best joke, some of the best jokes I've ever heard. I mean, really good jokes.
No,
like knock jokes and everything.
I love the fact that he knew. He goes, watch this. Done it a few times.
The thing is, if you go out to like real America, where real people are, all humor is racist.
Yeah.
Every single. That's all people talk about. It's that bad.
Right.
Like we have a house upstate in Columbia County, which is a very rural part of New York, and my neighbor, who's a farmer, invited me to watch the Tyson Lennox Lewis fight in his barn. He stole satellite.
Wow.
And so all of my neighbors were all these really nice people. We all went and watched it. And a couple of minutes into the fight, some guy's like, look at them monkeys up there. And they just start. And I'm sitting there like, I just feel horrible
And in front of you, and you're like the new guy there?
Yeah, I'm like the New Yorker.
Yeah.
And they're, but they're all, I realize that that's all, they sharpen their humor on racism. It's the only thing they have to make fun of. Like, that's all they do.
All right, we got the final clip here from Dr. Phil.
And it's a site on there, a game called Uno. Everybody knows what Uno is. It's actually a live feed. It's 4 people. Actually, it's 4 people have a camera, and we can see each other as we play the game Uno. Now you have people on there taking off their clothes and perverted things, running around naked.
Nice.
And it's all about the money now. It's so easy to get online now. You can go to your local 7-Eleven, your liquor store, and buy this a month on
the liquor store, the gun store, the KFC. What the? Come on, dude.
Who's at a local check?
Everybody always says library.
Yeah.
Everybody always
the library. I know.
Buy one up on the corner.
The coffee shop or the library.
Kennedy Fried Chicken.
This guy's no Reverend Al. He's really trying to get something going.
This guy's burying himself.
And
boy, he stayed on that Uno game long enough to notice that they're getting naked.
They're getting naked.
He should have turned his computer off immediately.
I'm getting Uno.
Here's the second half of the clip.
You can go to your local 7-Eleven, your liquor store, and buy this a month year subscription for $49. You can buy one for $7.
This is an
and
ad
come
for...
home, actually type in the code, and you're online. So who's to say my
knows
son,
exactly how
my
to do it.
daughter, gets online, plays Uno, and it's a pervert online, luring her to go do something. So who's at fault?
Did he say
You as
son?
the parents,
Or is it
stupid.
Microsoft? If something happens to my kid.
Oh, my gosh. Shut up.
Blame Microsoft.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
How about this? People to get online and stuff like that, you got to use your real name and identity. How about that?
No.
Why not?
That ain't gonna
Because
happen.
you'd be arrested, I'd be in jail.
No, but I'm saying, like, where else? There are other places.
You know what,
but
it's-
where else can you interact without any real facial recognition? The internet's a weird place. Like any other time.
It's not just as Patrice deftly put it, retarded white folk. It's also supposedly smart. Like with the writer's strike, there's like this online sort of forum of people talking about it, and they're all like writers and like millionaires.
Yeah.
Arguing about it, and like I went on once and questioned something the Writers Guild was doing.
Boy.
And they're just like, you piece of... Like, I mean, I never gotten sworn at so much in my life.
Yeah.
And just say, you should have your this and that torn open and just... And these are like guys with jobs in mansions.
All of a sudden they come out.
With anonymous names.
Yeah.
It just says Writer 02, and
That's
they're
what it
just
is.
like, you're a piece of...
There's zero accountability.
That's all it is.
Online, and everyone knows that, so you could say whatever you want,
Yeah.
and there's no responsibility.
I was in a chat room one time and someone said something I didn't like, and I'm like, oh, jump in a lake.
Hey.
Watch out.
Easy.
Listen to this.
It was sitting on that cement right there.
For about a year, Jean Mansell has cherished her cement Jesus statue, an heirloom from her late uncle.
There was footprints behind it and footprints in front of it.
But Thursday morning, Jean walked outside only to find that Jesus was gone.
My husband got a phone call.
Come on. Do you really have to put it that way?
That newscaster, he
Yeah, they're just the
find that Jesus was
gone.
gone. He didn't say Jesus statue.
No.
He didn't say
Jesus
her
was
gift
gone.
was gone. To find that Jesus was gone.
Was gone. That Jesus was gone.
My husband got a phone call in a real graspy voice over the phone saying, check your mailbox.
In the mailbox, a ransom note.
The note basically said they were holding Jesus for ransom.
The note reads, we are holding Jesus ransom until you clean up the poopy from your wieners, and trust us, we see you take your wieners for long walks without picking up their poopy in our yards. This has upset us daily, so please clean up all the wiener poopy if you want to see Jesus unharmed.
Oh my God!
I hate our country.
Yo,
It
drop a
is
bomb.
the
Drop
worst.
bombs on us now, somebody.
It is the worst.
Is that the whole story?
No, Jimmy.
What happened? Did Christ escape?
We'll tell you Monday.
Oh, look at you with the tease.
He got arrested and he's lost in Weehawken somewhere.
Yeah.
It has to be a young person because they put these little lines next to the word Jesus. No adult's going to waste their time doing that. And referring to wiener poopy, my gosh.
My
Jesus
gosh!
for
My gosh.
Put lines next to the word what? I didn't understand that.
Yeah,
Jesus?
next to the word Jesus. I don't know what they
What
mean by that.
lines? Unless they underlined it.
Or they put it in quotes?
Quotation marks, maybe.
No grown-up's going to waste their time doing that.
Like, it's not Jesus, it's Jesus, you know.
Well,
it's your
actually, it was,
Jesus. It makes sense, yeah.
It's appropriate to put Jesus in quotes.
It's actually good punctuation they were using there.
This could be the greatest news story because it has Jesus, Wiener, and Poopy in it.
It's pretty
all in one.
All in one.
Jean has 4 wiener dogs and admits there was a complaint last year about their leavings, but says she's cleaned up every pile since.
Why can't this guy talk like a human being?
They're leaving?
They're leaving.
They're leaving. He already said poopy like 4 times.
Yes, a poopy. Wiener poopy.
I think he was like, probably were going over the copy when he was doing the voiceover.
Yeah.
Should I say poopy or, it doesn't seem dignified. I was saying poopy and quoting the letter.
Right.
I think now that it's me speaking, I should say
feces, like an adult.
Should I say feces? No, that's
too. How about leaving?
Waste? No.
Leavings.
Leavings. Because I could say it with that inflection. Leavings. Oh.
Start Googling Wiener Poopy. Let's go, guys.
There it is.
Let's go. Wiener Poopy.
We want that as top Google search for the day.
Yeah, this is today's Google search. Wiener Poopy.
Can we hear the end of that again where he says leavings, please?
Leavings.
It has to be a young person because they put these little lines next to the word Jesus. No adult's going to waste their time doing that. And referring to Wiener Poopy, my gosh.
Jean has 4 wiener dogs and admits there was a complaint last year about their leavings, but says she's cleaned up every pile since.
We really built that up.
Yeah, he just goes, complaints about their leavings. We're like, leavings. Yeah, I liked our version better.
She's cleaned up every pile since.
I take my dogs for a walk. I carry a plastic bag with me, and I pick up anything that they do.
Now, Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges.
I hate this guy.
That one's really bad.
I hate
she wants
this
her statue
guy.
back and says she won't press charges. Let me do it. Take 2. Let me do it. She says and says she won't press charges. How was that? Can I hear that back?
Is there a school for that? Is there some place we don't know about, like broadcasting school where they tell you to do this?
It sounds like someone's.
You have to use your.
You
have to use your diaphragm.
Someone's entering you, and you're needing to.
Leaving.
And she said, "Oh, that's good." Yes.
How long?
Why?
How long is broadcasting school?
It could be 4 years, yes, or it could be a quick weekend course.
For this guy, it's like a 2 years, like the same as being a sous chef for the Olive Garden.
The American Culinary Institute.
Can we just hear that last part again with the and says she wants her Jesus statue back.
Bag with me, and I pick up anything that they do.
Now, Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges.
All right, that was worth it.
And says.
Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges if Jesus isn't harmed.
And I thought, my gosh, something like that's going to be safe in your yard.
Why?
It wasn't.
Why would you think that? It's outside.
It wasn't.
It's safe in your house, in your locked garage, in your yard. It's not safe.
No,
it's sitting outside, dummy.
Yeah.
Did we take your daughter's leavings to the doctor's office yet?
Where are her leavings?
Oh, you still got her leavings in your hand.
Louis C.K. still has them and says he needs somebody to bring them down to the pediatrician.
And says
the poopy from the Wiener Child.
What is that?
I don't understand what that is.
Who told these people that that's how we like to hear things?
We want to hear the news delivered in a phony, singy voice. And says,
he sounds like a American version of the BBC guys. BBC News.
Oh, they are really weird.
And genocide. Like every story somehow has.
Yes.
And HIV/AIDS.
There was a problem in Baghdad.
Baghdad.
Another bombing which claimed the lives of hundreds. What kind of inflection is that?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Another tragedy that could have been averted. Let's go to Dan in Boston. Dan.
Hey, good morning. Today I learned that Louis C.K. is actually a Mexican, and
Yes.
the whistles go woo-hoo!
Yeah, we did learn that today. Very
true.
nice. Go Pats, go. All right. I think we can squeeze one more of these weird stories in. They've been piling up around here lately.
It's lunchtime in one of Haiti's most desperate slums. But because of rising food
Called
prices...
Haiti.
That sounded like an ad. It's lunchtime in one of Haiti's most desperate slums.
Sunny D time.
Think they're going to be eating leavings?
Leavings. Sunny D in Haiti, they open the refrigerator and it's just 5 people with bloody machetes looking at a rump roast or something.
Let's say hi to Mike in Arkansas. Mike?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Jimmy, how much do hooker leavings cost?
Leavings.
Depends on the gal.
Depends on the freshness.
It's lunchtime in one of Haiti's most desperate slums. But because of rising food prices, some of the poorest can't even afford a daily plate of rice.
They're going to eat that baby.
Instead, they're taking desperate measures to fill their bellies. This mother and her toddler now rely on a traditional Haitian remedy for hunger pangs, cookies made of dried yellow dirt. Mud has long been used by
Oh, my God. The crowd loved that.
By the way, I'm not getting in trouble for playing that boring clip over...
Why would you?
All right.
Because God wanted that played.
It's a commercial here. I think it's a commercial that we're playing here in New York where Mike from Mike and the Mad Dog is talking about the Super Bowl. I guess he's doing a little Super Bowl, like, tidbits or something. I don't even know. But his delivery is like, I don't want to do this. I'm being forced to do this. So here it is.
He's
so,
got pizzazz, that guy.
So I've been playing, like, the boring clip under his commercial read.
What happened with the dirt cookies? They sound lovely.
Yeah, let's
Yellow cookies made from dirt?
Yeah.
remedy for hunger pangs, cookies made of dried yellow dirt. The mud has long been used by pregnant women and children as an antacid and source of calcium. But now cookies made of dirt, salt, and vegetable shortening have become a regular meal for some. Food prices are up as much as 40% on some Caribbean islands after floods from last year's hurricane season damaged crops. Because of that, Caribbean leaders held an emergency summit to discuss cutting food taxes and coming up with ways to reduce the island's dependence on imports.
Do you know?
Haitian doctors say those who rely on the cookies are at risk from malnutrition. And officials warn the dirt can contain deadly parasites or toxins.
This story reminds me. That's why I had to jump in. I was out for sushi the other night, and the rice wasn't as gummy as I like it to be, so my sushi fell apart.
That's really Did you send it back and have it thrown into a garbage pail?
I certainly did. I said, throw this away. No one will want this.
No.
That story reminded me of.
It's worthless.
Have a dirt cookie.
They're eating dirt cookies.
Dirt cookies.
How awful. Don't call them cookies.
No, they're not cookies.
No,
It's dirt.
and it reminds me of when, and it's true, I took my daughter to dinner the other night, and I ordered her a plate of spaghetti and a cheeseburger.
Wow.
In case, because she's fickle.
She doesn't know which one she wants. I understand that.
A bite of each.
If we're going to talk about food, can we play We Are the World or something? I need some music behind this.
She took a bite of burger, a bite of the pasta, and the rest we just chucked in the gutter.
Throw it away.
For the rats. The rats eat better than
yeah, exactly.
than the Haitians in the city. I bet you the dirt cookies have some leavings chips in them.
I'm sure they do.
Leavings.
I gave my dog. I fed my dog fresh beef and vegetables for breakfast this morning. That's true. Fresh beef from a supermarket.
I went to an Italian restaurant here in Manhattan, and it's served what they call family style.
Ah, yeah.
And it's a giant. You get a giant platter of food, and it's just me and my girl, and she doesn't like what I have. Sure. I don't like what she has. Right. So we each had to get a giant portion, of which you couldn't even tell we had eaten anything out of it, and I was stuffed.
Right.
And then they take it away and throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, no, and you throw it in like hazmat garbage, so it's certain that no other people will eat it.
Right.
It's like a shredder for food.
Yeah, because it's illegal to give that food to anybody.
And the beauty, because we are Americans, that all that beautiful food that's in the dumpsters, we don't let the homeless eat it, so we poison it. They dump actual poison on this delicious food that the homeless would have grabbed and had a nice meal.
Exactly.
We do that because we're Americans.
That's what we've always done.
Jimmy, you got a food story, maybe?
Well, I started with the sushi one. I normally, I don't know. I mean, I like to take a couple of bites out of things and throw it on the floor, and they just say, look, this fell. I'm not paying for it. And then I go home.
Fell. What about the gluttony Super Bowl Sunday? You know, big game on Sunday. The gluttony that's going to be
chicken wings.
Yep, I'll order a pizza.
About a week ago, I was driving from Louisville, Kentucky to Knoxville, Tennessee, and I stopped at a Kroger's.
Right.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was open, totally lit up and air conditioned and perfectly, controlled. And there was just about an acre of meat out on the on the shelf.
Yeah.
And no one was going to ever buy it that night, and the next day it would all be thrown away.
Yeah, of course.
And that Kroger's represents literally millions of supermarkets that just have, in case one guy wants meat at 3 o'clock and wants a square inch of meat, they put an acre out there.
Yeah, it really sucks. They got to eat dirt cookies.
And then it all throws. Those people have dirt cookies?
I forgot about the dirt
What's
cookie
wrong?
thing.
Why are they eating dirt cookies? There's meat at Kroger's.
And if you want to
stupid?
Go back a ways, I remember.
How far is Haiti from Louisville? Really?
Yeah.
How hard would that be?
Come on. Just make the swim.
Yeah.
When I was probably a little older than these children that they're talking about that are making dirt cookies, I remember going to Jack in the Box with all my friends at the end of a night of drinking. And we would get a breakfast jacks, they were called.
Right.
But we would get extra ones.
Yeah.
Just so after we eat our fill, we could drive by the Jack in the Box and throw them at the big windows in front.
Food
and
is
just
a
watch
prank.
them slide down the window.
Yeah.
And would we laugh as that food, that sustenance, was just oozing down the windows.
We have enough food here in this country to do funny things with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
We have to be told not to play with our food.
Exactly.
That dirt cookie story reminded me. I had a Toll House freshly baked. I had about 8 of them, and I was only going to eat 3. And a couple of them actually had more chips on one side of the cookie than the other.
Oh,
that's awful.
That's not infuriating.
Hold on, I want to make more room so I can eat.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, how do they deal with the anorexia problem over there? Like, do they have to maybe force them to eat the dirt cookies?
So.
And the bulimia? Like, does that hurt when after you binge on dirt cookies, you have to purge and there's the pebbles that scrape your throat?
Look at the positive side. They don't have those diseases in Haiti.
Yeah, that's right.
That was...
I went shopping the other night for my kids, and I got a chicken and some lamb chops and beef. And then I ended up not feeling like cooking.
Yeah.
I got takeout every night this week, and all of that food went rotten in my fridge.
Yep. You just got to clean it out, throw it away, or else
it's a
the
real
fridge
drag
stinks,
for me. It's
molds.
Yeah.
Everyone understands that what we're really trying to say with this bit, and don't misinterpret it, is that this Black History Month, we want to acknowledge that in Haiti, they are spoiled.
They're what?
Spoiled.
They're spoiled.
You don't have
Excuse
any
me.
food. How about dirt cookie?
I'd love to have cookies for every meal of the day.
Listen, it's not just dirt, too. What did she said? They had vegetable shortening and salt in there?
Something in there.
It's delicious.
Sounds great.
Have a dirt cookie, son. You've been good.
And in some countries, that's a delicacy. You know when they say that?
Exactly.
In some countries, that's a delicacy. Yeah, because they don't have any actual food.
Because they don't have beef.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Poor countries.
Spit is a delicacy.
Yeah, that's why slugs are a delicacy.
They spit in each other's mouths for food because they got nothing else.
How about, I remember being a small child and my parents getting into a big fight. And my father taking a full plate, a big platter of spaghetti, and just throwing it against the wall and calling my mother an F and a C. And watching the spaghetti ooze down the wall. And it brought tears to my eyes. Not, the waste of food. It was the fact that my parents were probably getting a divorce, and I was devastated.
Well, the people in Haiti would probably happily drink those tears for nourishment now.
Of course, well, add it to these dirt cookies. That's where the salt comes from. Their own tears.
Wonderful snack. Wonderful.
Oh, look, an infected toe. Let me suck on that. I'm thirsty.
I have probably personally poured about 4 million gallons of milk down the drain. Just poured it down the drain.
To feed a nation.
Bought a gallon of milk. This has been repeated 50,000 times in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Bought a gallon of milk. Didn't even drink a glass of it. Made a cappuccino with an eighth of a cup of it. Yeah. And then let the rest rot. Come back home from the road and pour it out.
Right. How about lunch meat?
Lunch meat? Oh, yeah.
We all get like a pound of ham or turkey or something.
Give me a pound. You know what? Give me a pound, buddy.
You make one sandwich and forget that it's in the fridge, and then right into the garbage.
That's it.
Swiss cheese becomes cardboard. Stiffens up on it.
Exactly. Teach a man to buy cookies. Boy, I screwed up. I've never actually read the Bible, but I just heard it's good.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we were doing
great,
so. No, that's the thing.
Wow.
Give a nation grain and food and rice, and they'll eat for 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Teach them that the dirt beneath their feet can be cookies, and the whole country will be dead in a week.
We got Guess the Singer or Willie Nelson talking about 9/11.
How about Willie Nelson?
Douche.
Does he say anything surprising? Does he say anything you wouldn't have expected him to say?
Yeah, actually, it is a little odd, even though I know he smokes a lot of pot.
He's one of those dudes, Louis.
Oh,
One of those.
We're learning that he's one of those dudes.
That it was planted detonation and
Fucking Willie Nelson. We've had him on the show.
One of those.
What's your take on 9/11? Do you question the official story?
I certainly.
Is this man cow audio?
No, it's not man cow.
Who's the guy?
Well, there's a lot of man cow sounding.
Not
douches out
funny.
What's your take on 9/11? Do you question the official story?
I certainly do, and I saw those towers fall, and I've seen an implosion in Las Vegas. There was too much similarities between the two.
Right, buildings
and
fell.
I saw the building fall. It didn't get hit by nothing. So, how naive are we? Or, what do they think we'll go for?
What, it did get hit by nothing?
Are you saying you started having...
It also takes like 6 months to prepare that building to fall like that. It's not like they just go in that day, hook up some dynamite,
Exactly.
and then
It's
it falls
amazing.
perfectly.
It's the most witnessed crime in the history of of existence.
Of existence.
And people are still like,
There's still...
I don't know, though. I mean,
No, man.
Could have been something.
Look, you see sparks coming out the window as it's... Well, yeah, because it's a building falling. It's made of metal and concrete. You're going to see sparks, dummy.
I was talking to Anthony yesterday because this came up and we're finally bringing it on the show. Right now, I got some douche above me just tapping in nails, and I want to go up there and strangle them. And I go, I can't even concentrate with a lousy hammer, and they're small nails, you can tell, but they're nailing everything up there. And they were supposed to sneak around a fucking building and
jackhammers drilling holes in
and no
supporting
one's gonna
concrete
notice.
and steel.
No.
They're not going to notice the
cables.
dust everywhere, even if they, quote, did it in the middle of the night when no one was there. They were going to sweep up everything.
Cables that would come out in a snake that would have to be a foot in
It's
diameter.
just funny because I remember watching it and thinking, engineering-wise, what was happening made sense to me, which is that the top half started wobbling, and that's not supposed to happen to a building, and that once the top half started to fall on itself. It's like they dropped the upper part of the World Trade Center on the rest of the World Trade Center, and it crumbled down.
Gravity dictates it will go in a straight line.
Yeah, it's straight down. It's not going to go over for any reason. There's no force pushing it on the side.
No.
It's pushing down.
A lot of people really thought it was going to just tumble over that way. It's impossible.
It would be great if Al-Qaeda, somebody, like if Bin Laden just came on TV to say, no, we totally did do it. Yes.
Yeah, they must be pissed.
They're like,
motherfucker, we did that.
It was so much work. And
you know what we went through?
Maybe if Cloverfield, tilted, pushed the tower over.
If Cloverfield monster pushes a building, it'll fall over.
But that's what they wanted, too. The terrorists wanted it to fall over onto other buildings, and they were probably bummed out that it didn't.
Yeah, a little bit, sure.
Willie Nelson is a fucking dummy.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Here's Willie Nelson.
Didn't get hit by nothing. So, how naive are we? Or, what do they think we'll go for?
So are you saying you started having questions or that little voice in your head? Did you have a bad feeling the day it happened? Is that what you're saying?
The day it happened, I saw one fall, and it was just so symmetrical. And I said, wait a minute, I just saw that last week at the
a casino over in Las Vegas, and you see these implosions all the time, and then the next one fell, and I said, hell, there's another one. And they're trying to tell me that an airplane did it, and that's, I can't go along with that.
And then you find out that mainstream news reported, but it never got any attention, that the supposed hijackers were given national security clearance and were trained at U.S. bases, and the dean of the Defense Language School, Colonel Butler, goes public and says, we train these people, the government's involved, and they start court-martialing him until he agreed to shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
What?
Who is this asshole?
You know what's funny
It's
about
gotta
who
be
is this
Mancow.
asshole?
No? Sounds just like Mancow.
Everyone online is on his feedback is telling us who this asshole is. Mancow, Bubba the Love Sponge.
Is it Neil Bortz?
No, but they're mentioning that Humphrey dude, Rusty Humphreys, Mancow. Like, it's the same voice. Alex Jones.
That's
I guess
what
they all,
hacks these guys are. They all
that's
sound
what
like
I'm saying.
the
They
same
all
guy.
sound
Yeah.
like the same, and everyone thinks they know who this guy is.
I talk like this when I'm home.
He sounds like he's about to say, Willie, that's not funny. That's not funny, Willie.
Oh, Willie. Well, when was that audio from, though? In fairness to him, was that like right after 9/11?
When was it?
Yesterday.
No.
No.
If you came out right
I know
after
he's
9/11 and said shit like this, you'd be fucking exiled.
Yeah.
You know what happened to the Chixie Dicks, remember? They fucking said something.
Chixie Dicks?
I said that on purpose. Thank you for
Okay,
noticing. They fucking, criticized Bush a little too close to 9/11. They were crucified. No, this is all new shit. Stupid Willie. Go smoke fucking joint
Yeah, he
and
says,
not pay your taxes.
I'm sorry I'm not buying it.
Asshole.
I'm sorry I'm not buying it. Well, it's a good thing it doesn't matter whether you buy it or not.
Holy shit, Willie Nelson's on to us. It's time. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to make a major announcement this evening on the news.
Here's the thing that the other guy's saying, I have no idea if any of that's true, but maybe the government did 9/11. It's possible, but at least admit that they did it by throwing planes at the buildings.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, why do you need
The planes
to
are
make
a nice touch.
At least
What are they, stupid?
Why would they do that and then not,
Yeah.
Why don't you just? It's so easy to just say the hijackers were working for the government. That's all. That's fine. I'll go. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that did happen.
Not a controlled
But we all
explosion.
watch the planes hit the buildings and the buildings come down. Why do you have to say no? They actually. Some people go like there was no planes.
Yeah, what?
There's people that say that there were no planes.
Is there really an eyewitness?
There
to
never
this?
was a World Trade Center.
Did anyone see the planes?
Yeah.
Yes. Millions of people saw it.
Yeah.
Well, they say the one that hit the Pentagon, that they actually blew the Pentagon up themselves because there's no footage of the plane.
Yes, there is.
Actually,
There
no,
is.
I know there is.
There is.
But
Security cam.
They say that it isn't. So relax.
There is.
All right, Tony, relax.
I told you there was, Bob. Bob's always arguing that point.
And there's light poles that are sheared off, and there's a big fenced-in generator that one of the tail hit. They know exactly where it came in.
Well,
Exactly how it hit.
The reason why they're like, because they didn't find pieces of it like on Lost, that it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're a gatekeeper. You remember that jerk off?
Oh, yeah.
Little boy didn't like his point of view not being ignored.
Then it got all
Stop
violent
the
and
angry young
yelling.
man thing, sweetie.
That's what it
Stop.
is. It's usually some
This is why I
douchebags.
don't. This is how people argue. That's why I don't like argue on the internet with people anymore. Because whatever you tell people, it's like, well, it was on national TV and we all watched. It might have not. I can believe what I want to believe. All right, go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Believe it.
Well, doesn't it
Believe
bother
your
you
parents raised
that?
a douche.
No, it doesn't, because I've read
Yeah.
the explanation for that. so
And
it
they
doesn't
didn't
bother
find any aircraft parts at the Pentagon.
Yes, they did.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did. Yeah. What are you going to say to that? Yes, they did. Here's the pictures of it. Here's a firefighter standing next to a turbine that matches this plane. No. I mean, how do you argue that?
That's exactly what they say. No.
No, years ago, this is where I really learned about people and how useless they are. Years ago, I was in Boston. I was in a bar, and there's a story on the news on the TV at the bar about the stealth bomber. Remember the stealth bomber?
Yep.
The invisible bomber. And this guy at the end of this Boston retard at the end of the bar goes, it doesn't work. I'm like, what? Stealth bomb doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Why do you say? Because the Russians got infrared. Doesn't work.
Infrared.
Like, this is like a $3 billion airplane.
Infrared.
And they worked on it forever, and they used some of Hitler's science.
Yeah.
And there's
the thing
dudes whose brains are bizarrely amazing that made this thing.
The technology from a clicker can find it.
This fucking
your remote control.
fucking Irish cunt in Boston. All they had to do was ask him. He's sitting at the end of the bar with the real.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't?
Fucking asshole. People think they know anything.
Dude, the problem with infrared is that they can use it. Oh, Bob, what about? Don't talk to me, dude. I rehearsed this alone. No.
Hey, we got an update on the Jane Fonda thing, too.
When
Remember
she
this?
dropped the
Apparently she
C-bomb.
never said it.
Well, I know you were. Well,
Amazing. And I know when it started, there were some A-list celebrities who came out to help you, but Jane, you at first were not a big fan of the play, so what turned you around?
Well, it wasn't that I wasn't a big fan. I hadn't seen the play. I live in Georgia, okay? I was asked to do a monologue called Cunt. And I said, I don't think so. I got enough problems.
But then you were invited to go see it.
Fucking love Jane Fonda right
a monologue
now.
called cunt.
First I got enough problems.
That's
Also,
television.
she said cunt like you're supposed to say it. She said cunt. Like it came from underneath.
But you know what? That's
a
not even
monologue
her
called
line.
cunt.
Brett Butler, there's a female comic, I don't know if it was Brett or Caroline Ray, one of them said that in their act.
Really?
Yes. It's not even her fucking line.
So she stole it?
Yes.
Wow.
And then you hear Meredith Vieira laughing at her, right?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
she's denying she didn't really hear
Because
it.
I didn't hear it. She was turned away from me. I wasn't even in the room.
What a
I fucking
fucking
didn't hear it. I was with my
lie.
kids. And that's the update right there. Yeah, she claims she never heard Jane Fonda say cunt.
She's laughing at it.
And then Meredith had this to say.
Before we go to break, in our last half hour, we were talking about the vagina monologues, and Jane Fonda inadvertently said a word from the play that you don't say on television. It was a slip, and obviously she apologizes, and so do we. We would do nothing to offend the audience. Please accept that apology, and when we come up,
I'm not accepting
we're going to be talking about the secrets to making your love last. A nice story.
Nice sight, cunt. So much.
God damn it. That's the secret right there. Get a 12-year-old cunt.
Get your fucking
tighter
get
than
a 12-year-old cunt transplanted into your old body. That'll make your love last. You
Yeah,
fucking-
cut out that
you
40-year-old
shit viewer.
box and you replace it.
Fucking switch it out.
Fill your pussy with rocks. So there's something for him to rub
Buy
against.
6 pounds of chicken livers and sew it in there.
Switch out your old pussy for your daughters, you fucking useless whore.
Switch it out. It's a fucking filleting
Get the
knife.
pit crew to put a new one in.
The Penske team surrounding you.
10 seconds. Done. Fuck her again.
Oh,
shit.
my belly hurts.
She just was, denying everything now. Now she's saying she never even laughing. Never heard it. She apologized.
Can you fucking imagine?
Wonderful.
Can you imagine? She laughed at it. She fucking gave it a nice fat laugh, like that guy in
Jane
Ohio.
Fonda.
Hello.
Who's it? We want the guys to tell all the truth about sex and relationships.
Hello, how do I change this?
Gay guys tell all about straight guys.
Yeah, that's who they speaks for us.
Yeah. A bunch of gay-looking gentlemen.
Seemingly.
I just need this changed really fast. We want to listen to that.
Yeah. Oh, it's like
I suggest that Democrats really have some doubts about
Nope, that's still up top.
There you go.
Andy, many years. You got many years chopped up.
15 years married.
So many
Yes,
years.
tell me. What do you do?
Well, you know,
What's his name?
spark is spark. You know,
comes
when
to
you're
funny.
hot, you're hot.
Yeah, swallow another
When you're
load.
not, you're not. You know, but it's all about communication.
Shut
It's all about
It is not.
You know,
It's all
I'm
about
not the same guy I was
communication.
when I married my
'Cause
wife.
I'm
and neither
gay
is
with
she the
sperm
same
in my
woman
mouth.
that,
Yeah, go home
she
and
was.
diddle your
like
fucking
routine,
clit.
like, oh, it's Wednesday.
That's why-
Imagine a
our
guy
day,
saying
or-
that.
Wednesday is good. Wednesday is very, very good. Today is Tuesday, which means
It is
tomorrow.
about communication. I got a hard dick now. Suck it,
Realize
stupid.
that the person that you are married to is still that beautiful woman, or for women,
she's
it's
And
still
even
that
though you're a gay man, you have to remember.
you're a woman as much as you do, or as much as you wanted to back in the day. So now you have to keep doing the things.
They go,
or
we're not talking about
doing
rape.
The things that you used to do to get them.
Now, be real. Are you still romancing them like you? Like
Yes,
You know,
do.
I try to be creative. You know, I try to do stuff like
Sometimes I
just take
suck
off
a
all my
man's
clothes, but-
penis.
Is that a turn on?
Try to mix it up a little.
Pretend it's like, if no one else enjoys it, I had a good time, and she's had a laugh.
When we were at the back talking just before we came on air, and we were talking
no.
about
Thank
how
you,
you
Rod
keep that
Stewart's
spark.
son.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the wigs and the lingerie.
Like the one
that
you're
just
wearing.
out the back.
You guys, are you guys romantics? I mean, when you show up, I don't know whether it's a date or whether it's to your girlfriend, do you come with the flowers and the chocolates, or
Please
do
say
you?
it's a
Are you
hanky.
into the romance part?
I mean, I'm a chef, so I've got to be.
Oh, yeah,
don't I?
that's good.
It's got to be about food. It's got to be about nice wines. candlelight, you know, a bit of... I sort of think romance comes from a situation. So
it really does.
It comes from a
put
date
yourself
rape
into a
drug,
nice
you
situation,
faggot.
no,
Fucking
no,
roofie.
fire, you know, that's
I give her a
creative, though, right? Yeah.
Romance is definitely a big piece of it. I just had this conversation with my girlfriend.
They're all
And that
gay! I
they
know,
still
they're
like
all
to have
gay!
a
That's
little
who
thing
speaks
that
for
you
us
do
today.
just
That's
to
why I'm a
make them-
fucking hateful
It's not about sex
heterosexual.
all that much. It's
Yeah.
about how they feel.
Mhm.
So
Well, I
our
mean, the
biggest
sex
thing.
does
It's the
come
little
in.
love
I
notes.
think
It's
the biggest thing
the
is
flowers.
once we understand
love
what's
notes.
important to them, what their goals, what their
I
dreams
left
are.
my
what
wife a
things
love
they
note.
like. What makes them important to
Take out
us?
the
Women
trash,
also take
Napa
a
Ed.
little longer to warm up. So guys, we're always ready because see, we don't know. It's like so we need to be ready at a moment's notice. We
Yeah.
like,
To what?
Like, hey,
Bust into a condo?
realize that women aren't always ready, so you got foreplay.
Take it slow.
Foreplay is whatever is leading up to sex. It might be in the morning when you leave the house.
What do you know, wrinkle neck?
And then you go out and you call it during the day. You
This
send
should
a
be
little
called
sexy
Guys
text
Tell
message.
Nothing.
I like that.
So you work it all
They
day
tell
long
all.
then.
This is what passes, seriously.
You know, after 16 years, you know,
Ask
there's
the
a
guy in
lot
the
of
back of
just
a sanitation
life that's
truck.
intruding all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Get Eddie Brill from
yeah,
Britain.
sex is easy. The romance can be hard.
Yeah.
Pardon the pun. And Dick
You weren't even going there.
that you know we can
not even going there.
You know, find ways all the time to reinvent ourselves to keep things fresh.
Is the
And
glasses
we
the
don't-
latest one?
All right,
You
let's
dink?
take a look at our next question. This is from Whitney from New York.
Oh.
She asks, what happens after you hook up on the first date? Let's take a look at her
You
question.
know, the cops come to my house and go, where's the head?
My question is, if you hook up with a guy on the first date, is there potential for it to go somewhere, or was it just a one-night stand? How do men feel about the woman the next day, the day after?
I kind of felt like this was coming my way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, look, I personally wouldn't judge somebody whether they hooked up with you on the first date or not. I think that every situation's different. You know, it depends on how it came about. Did you meet them in a nightclub and then end up back at the
How about if she
hotel room?
wiped her ass on your towels before she left? Now, when you judge her, you
Friends
fucking
and, you know, you get
fag.
introduced to someone that way.
Brett, you have a little bit of a different point of view on that, right?
No,
No?
yeah, I believe that it can turn into something. You know, I'm just
Yeah,
into
baby.
the very natural, innocent sort of flow of a relationship.
Are you,
So
you
it could
fucking
easily start
fagola?
with a
Looks like
one-night
your
stand or
brother,
something,
that
and then go
fucking
into
white
something.
guy
I think that
douche.
maybe she did that yesterday.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, isn't that kind of
see,
no,
cropping up in
I
your
think it
head?
has a lot to do with the self-esteem and maturity of the man.
Yeah.
And also, like you said, the situation. If,
Go warm up
if
my
the
car.
type of situation where you're out on a date and things are going very well, and it just naturally progresses to the point where you wind up going further than you expected on the first date. That's a different story than if you're at a frat party back in, you know, down in alcoholic beverages, and then
Right.
you wake up the next morning and you don't remember how you got there.
We had an
Yeah,
interesting segment
sure.
on yesterday with
Yeah,
Stephen.
you do.
We were talking about sexless.
Yeah.
How
Coming
does
down.
feel
Stolen car.
about a relationship that doesn't lead to sex right away?
It's disgusting. It should never happen. Let's be
Wild.
Sometimes the longer you wait, the better it is.
Oh, is that right? You
Like forever.
You must wait a long time, you fat
Stay
tart.
away
from that dirty vagina.
That there truly is a sexual compatibility. Now, if you're expecting a guy to
Fuck
just be
you.
totally cold turkey and go into a serious relationship with you that
met all
might
your
even
girls
lead
through
to
a DNA
marriage without ever
database,
having
you
any
fucking-
kind of sexual contact with you, that
Yeah.
the risk
That's how we
that
trace
you
your
could wind
relationships.
up in a situation
He never
that
has
you
sex before he
just
gets
like,
their PIN
I can't believe
number.
I'm married to someone who I
So
have
many
no
ways
sex
to connect on. Like for women, for us, we connect on so many different levels. I mean,
Is
sex
that
is
right?
just one
You're
of
so
those levels.
complex.
For guys, it
Is
seems
that
like
right?
we're like,
Split
okay,
your head
like
with a
one note Charlie.
fucking-
You know, that's
fucking-
how you connect.
That's a measure of relationship.
We connect on so many levels. The fucking wallet and the cunts.
Yeah, you're a real fucking, you're a real enigma.
Oh, yeah.
Credit card with a dick, that's what you want, you
know, and
stupid.
there's so much more
We're
that's
so
involved.
complicated.
So many layers of complexity, you fucking...
We want your cum and your money, both. So try to figure that out.
when somebody cooks for you, you go out of their house, and the first thing you do is you smell what they've cooked, you know, and you get a bit excited.
Yeah.
The anticipation of
That
the
it?
meal is really
Yeah,
exciting.
nothing gets
And I
me
think it's
harder
the
than
same when
fucking
you're in a
eggs over
relationship. You know, sex, I don't think it's just an act. I think it's something more
Yeah,
than
it
that. It's something really special, but and it's something
It's
to
a
share
dick
with
in
a
my
particular
fucking
person.
ass.
Of course, it's different.
All day.
There's also, but when you're having sex, in a
I'm
committed
with you because we're both men and we're gay.
It's much more intense.
Listen to
much
this
more
fucking. This
encompassing.
guy.
Did he
no,
just say
no
that?
heterosexual guy would ever say that.
The
Ever.
person you're dealing with.
In a million fucking
I've
years.
been in
Ever.
relationships that where sex
Again,
came later on.
let's not bring
And
the
it was
fucking
type of
police
thing
into
where
this.
If I knew that we were sexually compatible.
Yeah, but
and
we're
there are
talking
ways
about
of knowing.
consensual
You
sex.
know,
You said
you
sex
kiss,
in a
you
committed
hug,
relationship
you
is
talk
so
to
much
each other,
more-
and there's
Yeah.
so many ways
Fat
to communicate.
fucking
these days. There's
that
ways
guy's, he's a phony. He's never seen a snatch in his life.
No, he hasn't.
Never.
But it's just that most guys aren't going to really go for that.
Again, we're talking about consensual sex.
Even if he is waiting for you, he may not be waiting. He's like, well, I won't have sex with you, but I will have some sex.
Okay, well, moving on. That brings us
very feminine.
to another great.
Respect your wishes.
You know that guy knows when his date's over and somebody blows a rape
Anita
whistle.
from New York asks about how she
Here we
can tell if a
go.
guy is lying to her about having sex
Yeah.
with other women.
Oh,
To your point. Let's take a look.
I'm wondering, how do you tell if a man is lying about sleeping with other women if he says they're just friends?
If his crotch smells like a blimpie.
How do you do that? Go ahead, Brett.
Women have a very strong.
Why would it
gut.
matter to you, you
Yes.
ugly whore?
And they know when something's up. And it's very simple. If you can see sort of the inconsistency.
No,
the
they don't. I've
incongruencies
cheated my
where
whole
the
life.
man's behavior starts to stop
You're
doing
fucking
things
dumb as a
that-
bag of hams. Wrench your dick, go home and go, hey, I'm going to watch a ball game. Fucking stop it.
If you suck his dick and there's shit on the tip, chances are he's been with someone else where he tripped.
Yeah, let's ask Bo Jackson's younger brother. Stupid.
That if she
How do you
thinks
guys hide
that
being
he's
gay
lying,
from your wives?
whether he is
Yeah, that's the
lying or he
question,
isn't lying,
exactly.
then that relationship is doomed.
That's a great point. It's all about the trust
And if you have
issue.
to ask the question, you will probably already have
You already
your answer.
know.
Because even, like you said, even
Oh,
if
is
the
that right?
answer is no,
Oh, really?
the fact that you
Really?
ask the question
That how it
shows a
works?
lack of trust. And there's so many other things that are probably going to
It's all in your mind,
once you
bitch.
start
Sometimes
asking
it may be
questions.
coming from another
When he comes
relationship,
home smelling like pepper spray.
that built-in insecurity
Yeah,
going into
she
the
knows he's been
relationship. It may have nothing to do with the relationship. Some that you're in.
Claw marks in his face. Were you playing with another cat? Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
You see a sketch of him on fucking the local news. Have you seen this man?
Look, honey, either you
Ask
or
him to give my vagina back.
Exists for men and women when it comes to having casual sex. Let's take a listen.
Find dismembered tits in his sock drawer.
Why men think they're the only ones. They can be the only ones to have sex, casual sex without attachment, and women can't.
Well, you need to.
I kind of go.
I'm so sick of this question.
Did that
That's
lady
so
leave her
fucking-
number?
This guy's out of control. Oh, how the fuck are you?
He's the bad boy.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing a ripped
Do you know what I mean?
hoodie.
Who do you
He
think we're
thinks
having
he's
sex
Rod
with?
fucking Stewart.
When guys are out having casual sex, I think that we have a healthy understanding that women do the same thing.
But are those the kind of girls that you're building a lasting relationship
Yes,
with?
you
That's the thing to
There is a
remember.
double standard because when I look at a woman and they're kind of being
Here we
like
go.
that, very casual.
Yeah,
about
you don't like
that,
that, do
kinda
you,
goes
faggot?
against the wholesomeness, the pureness
You don't
of
want
them
them for
are
the
gone.
long
And I
haul.
don't want them to be the mother of my children.
I do.
The mother of my
children. Some girl licks my asshole the first date, I'm getting her a ring within an hour. I want to use her as a cum spittoon for the next 40 years.
Next time she licks your asshole, there's a little ring in there. That's how you honey. Hey, lick my asshole.
Do it again.
She sticks her tongue in there. What is that? Oh, I love you. She's crying.
How romantic.
There's shit on the ring still.
There's not, it's 2 carrots and a piece of corn.
My wife was on the road with major rock and roll stars.
It's like, I'm the kind of person, I don't care about what you did before me. As a matter of fact, don't hurt me.
Just don't tell me. Don't even tell me. Okay, wait, can I ask you guys a promise to come back again for our next segment?
Oh, great.
No,
You guys are
excellent.
great.
And
Great.
all 4 of you, we
Look
expect
at the
you
guy
back.
on the right.
Very
He's
good.
a
Thank you
pussy
very much.
connoisseur.
Thank you. And when we come back, while you may want to use those gift cards that you got for Christmas today, right after these messages.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's pressing.
Wow. Garbage.
Drivel.
How the
No,
fuck
this
am I
is
not a
drivel.
trillionaire? I don't understand.
The whole gay
Look at-
guys talking for.
There's another white man being portrayed well in a commercial. There you go.
It's like a carrot.
It's like that movie American Beauty. Remember that
Yeah.
movie?
Oh,
Where they got first
infuriating.
Kevin Spacey playing the man.
heterosexual, yeah.
And he's in love. He wants to fuck. He's fantasizing about fucking a cheerleader in high school.
Right.
And the way they represent this in this gay movie,
It really
this
was.
fucking bunch of cum through a projector that this movie was, is like this is a This is a man. When you fantasize, apparently, according to this movie, when you fantasize about a cheerleader, you lay on your back and flower petals fall all over you.
Right.
Rose petals just fall all over your body. That's what you think about.
Exactly.
Instead of just like her hot, sweaty ass and the confused look on her face as you fucking come in her stupid eye.
And then bash her brains in with her own pom-poms wrapped around your fist.
Hold her throat and tell her not to tell people.
And you throw her into a cab and she's crying.
Yeah, exactly. You fucking bleach your hair and move out of town.
Or you yell, give me a C, give me a U, give me an N, give me a T, as you punch her in the belly.
No rose petals needed. Avoid her calls when she skips her period a fucking month later.
She's holding a Miller Lite on her eye to put down the swelling.
When it's done, I want the sheets to look like there are rose petals on it.
Exactly.
She's got
Or
a
you
spotting.
refer to her fucking to her shiner.
You make her wear a fucking cheerleading outfit while you give her ass to mouth.
Exactly. God. No, it's Kevin Spacey with this sweet look on his face and his flower petals.
Yeah.
And also like cluck music, jazzy music, music with a
that's how you fantasize
with those wooden blocks.
And then the Marine at the end of the movie, the Marine, of course, the ex-Marine is really
he's the one who's really gay.
Yeah.
None of us are gay. It's actually the one hetero guy. He's the gay one.
Yeah.
No one else is gay.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey's not gay.
No.
Fuck. He's fucking straight as an arrow. He lifts weights, listens to Zeppelin, drives a Firebird, and thinks about fucking rose petals.
Yeah, the rose petals really.
And then when he actually sees her tits, he almost vomits.
Yeah.
And puts a blanket around her.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the fucking man? There's no man there.
No, absolutely not. She should have been in a
finally sees the 18-year-old tits and goes, oh, what have I been doing all this time? I forgot I like men and their anuses. I forgot I like to suck cock. I don't like vaginas. They're disgusting.
Hey, so going back to your kids, there's a story that happened in a mall, and I want to get your take on it. Simple as that. All right, it's a pretty good one.
Mother outraged. Her 5-year-old daughter had an emergency, and she says store employees refused to help.
The mother says she was eating at a shopping mall when her 5-year-old started screaming. Many parents can relate. It was a bathroom emergency. But when she went to the nearest place for help, they said no.
She says her daughter had a massive accident. Well, now the store's owner is receiving death threats because of this bathroom backlash.
This just never should have happened. It never should have escalated this high.
But it did. Now one mother has started an internet campaign. And this store owner...
People have called asking if this is my address and said my address to my daughter. And she was terrified.
Says she's now getting death threats.
Good.
The only one that I actually read was the one that said what they wanted to do to me. That was... beat me with a lead pipe.
Well, stop thinking your stupid bathroom is sacred.
All right, wait a minute, though. So this mother is starting the internet campaign against the store?
Yeah. What kind of stuff?
I hate the mother. I hate her.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, but see, you got the 5-year-old. Obviously, the
I got a
5-year-old.
6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I've been out in public with them many times.
Yeah.
Been at Yankee Stadium with them.
And you need a bathroom.
Yeah, you need okay, here's what happens. You're at Yankee Stadium with your 2 kids, and you don't want to, the Yankee Stadium men's room.
Right.
It's pretty disgusting.
Sure is.
And I don't want to go there and be in line with my kids and then go into a stall that's just is just a chocolate-covered toilet seat. But I do it because I know later I might not have a bathroom. If her kid has started screaming, I have to go to the bathroom, that means she's a lousy mother. That's all. I can just tell you that as a fact.
Oh, that
she doesn't know how to take care of her
She
kids.
should have maybe sooner found something.
She's a self-centered, stupid mother eating a fat burger at the mall. Just an idiot.
The key word there was massive.
Yeah.
The kid had a massive accident.
I don't want.
Wow.
I think there's more that's going to be revealed here.
Oh, is there?
Instead of us saying it, because like the lead pipe thing, came out of nowhere. I'm hoping these other facts come out of nowhere.
Beat you with a lead pipe.
Yeah, Anthony said massive.
Yeah.
Massive is key to this story now.
Okay.
But keep listening.
Okay.
You know, and this lady's now getting death threats because, she wouldn't let the mother with the young child use her bathroom.
because there's rules about it. You public restrooms, there's when you have a store or a restaurant, your bathrooms are either rated for public use or not. You can't. It's actually a rule. So the woman's legitimate by not letting the person.
It's a dumb bathroom.
All right, let's hear.
This after a Huntington Beach mom walked into Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
Louis C.K. just did a spit take. Come on. No way.
Wow.
Is that the name of the place? That's why we don't want to give too much away. Yeah, there's a lot of surprises in this story. A lot of surprises.
My daughter left truffles all over the floor.
Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. Yuck.
Just let her drop one on the wax paper next to the other ones.
Right.
Let Lucy wrap it up after.
Cool, no.
This after a Huntington Beach mom walked into Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory last Thursday.
She was carrying the child and she came running over here and she's saying, my 4-year-old, she has diarrhea. She needs to go to the bathroom.
My 4-year-old. What is it with saying my 4-year-old twice?
Probably so they would know it wasn't for her. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I get it.
No, she had diarrhea. It's not her kid.
Oh, how great is this?
All right, go ahead.
Chocolate Factory.
Diarrhea. It's the best day of my life.
This is fantastic.
Cha-cha-cha.
Over here and she's saying, my 4-year-old, she has diarrhea. She needs to go to the bathroom.
Owner Bonnie Overturf wasn't there at the time. She says her employee instructed the mother to go to the public restrooms around the corner, a policy Overturf has advised all employees to follow.
Per health department regulation, no person not working with the food can come
They have diarrhea.
and be that close to the food.
But on a blog, the mother wrote, I beg them to have a heart, that she was only 5. But by that time, she had lost it all over herself and me.
I beg them to have a heart. Have a brain, idiot. The bathroom's around the corner.
It's around the corner. Just
You're
go.
in a mall. There's bathrooms around the corner. You don't
Stop
go into
arguing.
a store. If you're in a mall, you don't go into the chocolate store to use the bathroom.
The Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
No, moron.
I don't. You know what?
You gotta let the mother use the dumb bathroom.
I hate these.
Yeah.
They're scum. Just the way they would make, knowing it's a little kid and they couldn't give the kid a break. It's like, so what? The mother's stupid. You're gonna make the kid pay? That store sucks.
I don't know,
hate
man.
kids.
Well, probably it's not. It's like a bathroom that's behind the counter. It's like
Yeah, it sounded like it was in a place where, it's too close to the Rocky Mountain chocolate. And you don't want a little kid back there.
Now they were just being stupid employees like every one of us deals with.
Yep. I
Just
don't know.
complete robot employee douches.
I guess it just touches a nerve with me because I hate the mother. I hate the most American parents are just so stupid.
Right.
They don't make the slightest effort.
I'm so
to get
happy.
ahead of things with the kid.
So happy she was exploded on.
When you're out with your kid, you ask him every 20 minutes or so, you got to go? Do you have to go?
Yeah, but I'm with Jimmy, man. You walk around New York, you need a bathroom every once in a while, and there's a bunch of these scums. They won't let you use their bathroom. Like, you have to buy something, so then you're sitting there buying dumb gum so you could use their stupid, turlet.
But knowing it's for a kid, it's like, that's what it
Even worse, sure.
I've pulled over with my kid at a gas station or something or a restaurant, and they'll go, you can't use the bathroom. And I do get mad. But you're responsible for your kid's anus and urethra and what emits from there on.
Well, so they didn't let you use it?
Yeah, that's happening to me before.
Why do they lock the bathrooms at gas stations? Does anyone know the answer to that question?
Comedian Frank DeVico had a funny joke. Are they afraid someone's going to break in and clean it? Just made me laugh.
Here's the last part of the story. This is what the mother wants everyone to do because of what happened.
Had I been
Bring a
there,
cork.
yes, I probably would have allowed her to go in the back because I am a mother and I understand that.
The mother says she ran into the theater next door to clean her daughter up. So far, over 100,000 people have viewed her blog, where she encourages others to boycott all Rocky Mountain chocolate
I hate
factories.
her.
I don't
hate her.
I love her.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
I hate her.
It's not.
She's sitting. This is what I see. See, I'm a parent, so this is what I see now. She's sitting there, starting a blog and a website.
Yeah.
And her kids, Mommy, can I... Shut up!
Shut up, I'm doing my blog.
I'm making a website because you pooped your pants on my body. Mommy, I was tired. I want to go to bed. Shut up! I'm blogging about your diarrhea that came out of your anus.
No.
Sorry.
It's funny, but
sorry.
It's all right.
Here's what it is.
It's so true. No, he's right. This woman is now, she has this purpose.
Yeah, no, it's doing everything to avoid being any kind of
You
a
get
parent.
so sick and tired of
Yeah.
dealing with this. It's not like it's everywhere you go. It's every robot. I could care less about anything other than getting out of here, employee, and they treat you like crap, and people get tired of it. So when you have a chance, she's just attacking. Why else would 100,000 people go?
Because people enjoy being angry, especially from a "what about the kids" angle.
Yeah,
but I don't
it's
care
just
about
people
kids,
going,
and I'm
"How awful." You know, it's okay for single people to do stuff like this, but when you have kids, you just roll with the punches. I mean, she's being stupid. And also, I don't know, I mean, I wasn't there, but the timing of the story sounds like she ran in. I mean, this is what it sounds like. She went, "Oh, help! I'm going to sue you now."
Yeah.
It was like, "Help! Oh, man, we don't allow
Quick,
this place.
she
Please,
needs-
could you just..." "Oh, I'm going to go do a blog."
It sounds like even if she let her use the bathroom, that the kid was going to lose
kid
it
would
before
not
they
have made it.
Yeah.
She probably would have had diarrhea on top of the chocolate.
Yeah,
I think there's
yeah.
a good shot.
Good chance.
If the diarrhea got on the mother, so the kid was probably wearing a dress.
Oh, God.
That means the mother got diarrhea on her, according to this story.
Yeah.
So a little girl had like this skirt which looked like an upside down funnel. Like she was like a diarrhea dispenser. She came in with holding a kid in her arms saying, "Can I please splurge diarrhea all over your food? Can I hand her to you over the counter so that the diarrhea just
goes all over your Rocky Mountain chocolate."
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the end of the story.
I'm rooting for the blog.
Yeah, let's...
I hate these employees.
Let's see how this
They give
ends.
you nothing.
A few seconds of dead air to let the delay build up. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
Urges others to boycott all Rocky Mountain chocolate factories.
On the mother's end, what a sad thing. Here you have a child and we have an emergency, and where can I go? If I was a mother and I had to go and take my child somewhere, and am I going to have a door closed on me because I'm having a problem?
Overturf tells me she apologized to the mother. She's also contacted police because of the anonymous threats. We tried to contact the mother today, but couldn't reach her.
Yeah, because she was too busy blogging.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Chocolate rain.
An oldie but goodie.
Chocolate rain.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
All right, we got to take a break. We're getting a little late here.
That's what you get for being dicks all the time.
Mm-hmm.
At every chance, people are dicks, and that's what you get. Have a lead pipe hat, stupid. Wear it in good health.
Remember we were talking about our apology? We found the apology.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious about this
What
whole
year
Mayor
is it?
Menino thing.
What year was this apology?
10 years ago.
Oh, this is fun. Can we hear it?
10 years.
It's been... Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we got a big audience in Boston. The trend came out yesterday. We did very, very well. We're going to be around for a while. And we really, really want to start doing gigs up in Boston again. But last year we couldn't do the comedy tour in the city of Boston. We had to be on the outskirts, right?
Yeah.
We have an animation festival we want to do in Boston in October. But once again, they're having a tough time finding venues because Mayor Menino is still holding a grudge for what we did 10 years ago.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, we've admitted that it was dumb and stupid and all that crap. And we did apologize 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And we just want him to finally let go of this thing. We don't need you to like the show or anything like that, but just let us do our stuff for the Boston audience.
This apology was given. We had left the studio.
Right.
We had walked out into the elevator area, and were blindsided by a news camera.
Right.
That wanted us to tell how we felt about the whole thing, or if we had an apology or wanted to say anything to the mayor and his family. And it was so insincere, this apology.
I don't see it that way.
Really?
I see that we were taken off guard a little bit and did the best we could.
All righty.
We didn't know there was going to be a a reporter and a camera in our face at that moment.
Love to hear it.
All right, you got it there, E-Rock. Louis, listen closely,
I'm ready.
please.
You think saying the mayor was dead was crossing the line, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, right there.
Why are you laughing?
Right there is like you thought about it. You went, yeah.
But that's taking responsibility. I admit it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an open-ended yeah.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Look at
When
us.
you say something sincerely, you close it off at the end. Yes.
Jimmy, you see it my way, right?
Yeah. I think you thought about it a little bit. I knew what you were going for, like the got to admit it. Yeah, you got me.
All right, stop
Yeah.
laughing so we can get through this, Lou.
All right, okay.
You think saying the mayor was dead was crossing the line, though?
Yeah. I just wish. I feel bad that the mayor's, wife heard it. Who knew that the mayor's family is fans of the Opie and Anthony show?
All right, there is.
Why are you laughing?
Because that is nothing but pure sarcasm.
No, and also
that is sarcasm.
No, it's instead of apologizing, you're promoting the show.
Promoting.
By reminding everyone, and also all people that are new to you, because it's the news,
Right.
that this show's for everybody. Even
Hey,
the mayor's wife watches
even the
Opie and Anthony
mayor's
show on WBCN 6 to
Well,
9.
no, we were at the other joint
All right.
back then.
Oh, yeah.
The only station that really rocks.
Oh,
That's
my
where we were
God.
at.
That is.
What station was that?
It's the only station that really rocks, because everyone else that played rock, they really
They didn't
didn't have
actually-
their heart behind it.
We are laughing. We are just laughing.
We're not laughing.
What a couple of creeps you look
Oh.
like.
I didn't even see the picture.
Just ghouls.
Oh, my God.
We are ghouls.
Oh, my God. You look like you're going to go to the Clutter House. And
We've been in this business too long.
Yeah, that was on Channel 2008 Foundry. All right.
Yeah, well, of course,
Like a young
Steve has to
Opie.
take responsibility for what we did with our careers before we met Steve.
What a
Foundry logos all over our old stuff.
What an ass Anthony looks like with that hat and that hairdo.
Oh, I'm just the worst.
By the way, Stump Brain is reaching out to Mayor Bloomberg here in New York, and he's going to talk to Mayor Menino, hopefully on our behalf. We're taking this very seriously.
Oh.
It's time to bury this thing with the mayor of Boston.
Yeah.
Stump Brain could get some things done, I'm telling you. Let's go back to the apology, Lou.
That's right, Anthony and the boy with the Dutch boy hairdo. You got a paint can saying you're sorry.
paint.
Here we go.
I feel bad that the mayor's, wife heard it. Who knew that the mayor's family is fans of the Opie and Anthony show?
Used to be.
Honestly, I think it's stupid. I think anyone who listens to our show for the last 3 years knows what we're all about. We've done pranks like this.
Actually, I think it's stupid.
Honestly, I think it's
it's stupid, you say.
Grief-stricken.
This is the worst apology I've ever heard.
It's a good apology.
It's a non-apology.
Very contrite. Honestly, I think it's stupid.
I think it's stupid. I think the mayor's stupid, the family's stupid, everyone's stupid.
How many seconds? I think it's less than 10 seconds
Yeah.
from yeah to I think it's stupid. Like that's how long you were able to hold the farce that you gave a crap for 10. I'm looking at the timeline of that sound thing. I think it's about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, come on.
It's a terrible apology.
Let's acknowledge this was 10 years ago, though. I know the
Sure.
mayor's people are listening. And
Sure.
We really want a meeting and bury the hatchet,
Sure.
finally.
No, it's
All right, let's go back to the apology from 10 years ago.
Honestly, I think it's stupid. I think anyone who listens to our show for the last 3 years knows what we're all about. We've done pranks like this for the last 3 years.
We apologize to the mayor and his family.
I am sorry, Mayor.
What are you laughing at?
That was
I'm
Anthony,
not, I
right?
go, we apologize to the mayor and his family.
Like a 4-year-old.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we
I'm
apologize.
sorry I hit my stupid, ugly sister in her fat face.
That is the most insincere apology I've ever given in my life. And I've given some real insincere apologies. It's just like, we apologize to the mayor. All right, you satisfied?
Look, this is the first apology of many that we had to do in our careers. This is the first one.
It's great.
Don't expect us to,
That's great.
know what the hell we're doing. I think we did a pretty good job for our first apology.
But it's not the first one you've given in your life.
Here we
it
go.
Just sounds
It sounds like
terrible.
It's unbelievable.
All right, let's go back to the apology. We're almost
Yeah.
done. And then we got the mayor's response, I think, right after this?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
We've done pranks like this for the last 3 years.
We apologize to the mayor and his family.
I am sorry, mayor and family. Seriously.
I will not accept an apology this time.
I will not accept the apology this time.
But you have to accept an apology.
It's
part of the rules. If someone apologizes, you go, you apologized. All
if they apologize, that was not an apology.
No, it wasn't.
You have to accept an apology.
Didn't resemble an apology.
That was worse than no comment would have been
Is
better.
there anything else left in that?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
We apologize to the mayor and his family.
I am sorry, mayor and family. Seriously.
I will not accept an apology this time because they went too far. I have a great sense of humor, but this is more than this is not a laughing matter at all.
All right, listen though, but it's been 10 years, so let's talk this out a little bit.
Let bygones be bygones.
It's time. We love the city of Boston, and we want to bring some things there.
Also, it was funny to say he's dead.
That's Louis C.K. I, at this time, don't think it was funny.
Absolutely not, despite the fact I'm smiling from ear to ear at Lou's remark. They're all fair game politicians.
Of course they are.
But 10 years later, we still can't get things done because of what we did in 98? Come on!
Even, Hillary Clinton campaigns with her husband after he had a woman do things to his
thing.
With Altoids in her mouth.
Yeah.
With Altoids in her mouth, and she's like, oh, but he's it's not that bad. I need him.
Here's the Eddie Murphy trailer that is driving a lot of people nuts around here.
I have not heard it, but I'm sure it's fun.
Oh, it's horrible.
Well, we've pointed out over the last year or two that Eddie Murphy makes the same movie where it's Eddie Murphy as...
And it's like a new movie starring Eddie Murphy. And Eddie Murphy.
And Eddie
Eddie Murphy. It's like he's got to play 18 characters in movies now.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a drama like that. Like, Robert Duvall and Robert Duvall in the cancer story.
He plays the rapist and the victim.
He's the rapist and the victim and the old man who's dying of cancer. Well, he's all three of them with prosthetics, but it's not funny.
Well,
and he wears a fat suit, but for a dramatic reason, like a drama fat suit.
Well, just when you thought Eddie Murphy couldn't get worse with this whole, and Eddie Murphy thing, listen to this.
On July 11th, it's Eddie Murphy in Eddie Murphy.
In Eddie Murphy.
In Eddie Murphy.
See, now he's inside himself. Eddie Murphy is now...
Eddie Murphy. I can't even say it. I'm laughing.
This is outrageous. Listen, you're not going to believe this.
On July 11th, it's Eddie Murphy in Eddie Murphy.
You put that thing down. The guy's an inch tall. You look like a wuss.
This summer...
Stop. Punchline.
You have superpowers or something?
You have forgotten your weapon.
He's saving the world.
The fate of many depend on me. That was entirely too much force.
From the inside out.
Yeah, boy, yeah!
Meat Day, rated PG, July 11th.
Here's how this happened. Here's how this happened. A couple of comedy movie writers were on the Paramount lot working on some Eddie Murphy stink bag vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just like us talking about, does this guy have any move besides Eddie Murphy and then somebody went, Eddie Murphy in Eddie Murphy. Like, that's how dumb it is.
Yeah.
And then somebody went, oh Jesus, that's it. We're going to make money.
Yeah.
And they backed in the actual idea for the movie they started with the tag. That's how movies are made now. They started with what's going to be on the poster. Eddie Murphy in
Eddie Murphy. And then said, all right, we'll have him as a giant robot thing. And then he'll be controlling him from inside his head.
Yeah. How do we get to Eddie Murphy in Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. We could make it a gay sex movie.
Doesn't matter what it is. And they went into some executive's office and said, here's the next movie. Eddie Murphy in Eddie Murphy. And the guy went, just figure out a way to get to that makes any sense, and we'll give you money and you'll make it.
Exactly how that crap
I swear to you, that's how that happened.
Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.